News at 5:30. Local leaders are frustrated with the cycle of gun violence in the city and more deaths. Our senior correspondent Rich Newberg tells us about their plans for making change, and he spoke to a family changed forever by the shooting death of their daughter. Rich?
Jackie, every day behind the scenes, people are working to prevent more violent deaths on Buffalo streets. Today they got together to publicly announce a new initiative. They say even more needs to be done.
This is amping up all of our efforts together in order to bring peace in our city.
Peace has been an unattainable goal in some pockets of Buffalo's east side, like the 200 block of Cambridge Avenue, where two men in their 20s were shot to death within a 7.5-week period. Efforts will now be stepped up to single out those known to cause violence.
If you don't get it right, we're going to exile you out of our community. Our children's life depends on it. The next generation of future leaders depends on it. And we're saying today that enough is enough.
The Buffalo Police new Violent Crime Impact Team has made a dent, sometimes working with federal agencies, including the DEA and U.S. Attorney's Office. More than 50 arrests have been made in the last month on Buffalo's east and west sides.
People selling drugs, moving guns, gang members.
Little town, but it's got a bunch of gangs, and they're fighting over turf. This side of the street against that side of the street.
The meeting symbolically took place in front of this house, where 15-year-old Dominique MAYE was shot to death last week.
Well, I appreciate everybody from doing this for my daughter.
The way I see it, if more people were out on the street and calling the police every time they see something going wrong, less things would happen.
Printed cards saying, "Enough is enough, I'm a peacemaker," will be placed in Buffalo clubs and bars as part of the new campaign. And those who chose to turn away from life on the streets, like Blair Hill, will mentor more kids as big brothers.
Because I've seen too much, and I would rather just try to help my people instead of trying to bring them down.
Plus, all of us.
All next week, anti-violence groups and victimized families will pray together and formulate strategies working toward peace in the neighborhoods. And those prayer sessions will take place next Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. at the True Bethel Baptist Church on East Ferry Street. There's also a memorial fund started called For the Benefit of Dominique MAYE through M&T Bank. Reporting live, Rich Newberg, News 4 at 5:30.